So it will be interesting to see how he does under these settings. And we are off, and we lead off with World 1.
Oh, is this even randomized or what?
Well, based on the first level, I'd say yes. So we lead off with level 5-5, a kind of a gentle opening level, although the enemy placement not so much. JJBlu and Classic both helping themselves to a couple of stars. They finish at about the same time. Classic's just slightly ahead. So 1-2 is one of 8 beta stages that have been mixed in with the regular rotation here. Now these beta stages are included in the Mario 3 cartridge and can be unlocked with a Game Genie, but our beloved Rando creator F. Coughlin, decided to throw them in here. And they are a nice change of pace.
No, they've really been integrated into the game pretty nicely.
JJ having a little trouble. JJ having a little trouble with lag there. And we have our first vanilla or Fred stage, as we call them. The Freds are vanilla levels that are in the same place and position. So Classic getting a getting a couple of fire flowers. I think he was hoping to get a raccoon leaf, but no dice in this case. So he'll have to just take down Boom Boom the normal way.
And in this randomizer, the hammers break locks.
Correct.
So, of course, at this point, they don't have any hammers, but if they did, it would have been being able to skip quite a few levels to get around that, having to do all of them. But because it's the first world, they don't have that yet. But later on, we'll see.
Yeah, particularly worlds like Worlds 2, Worlds 3, 4, 5, really all of them will play a role, and going to largely depend on what they can get out of the Hammer Bros, and if they so choose, the end card game.
Mm-hmm.
Now, ClassicGamer88, for those of you who are regular viewers to our races, is notoriously averse to playing the end card game. He rarely does it.
Yeah, sometimes it's forced if it's in the way on the map and you have no choice. But yeah,
right.
he ignores them as much as possible.
Yeah.
Which is a gamble because, unlike in vanilla, they can provide clouds and hammers.
Right. So just because you get 2 mushrooms does not mean you're getting a mushroom. It could be anything.
Mm-hmm.
So Classic in another beta stage, the waterfall stage, no problems there. So we've had a pretty gentle roster of levels to start off with.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, knock on wood, but JJ's about a stage behind. Classic finding a couple of fire bros and picks up a cloud.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's a good early pickup. JJ lost the handle there. I think he's going for the item. I think Classic in the World 6 airship. JJ should just skip the item altogether. But
you really gotta mash though. Those waterfalls can be surprisingly tricky to swim up if you're not really mashing.
Right. So Classic taking on Larry Koopa, trying to go for a fire kill. It looks like. Koopa Kid's HPs are randomized. It's a 5-hitter, and hard to tell which one he did there, the fire or the jump, but he takes care of Larry at 402.
It can be randomized between 1 and 5 hits. For now, Fred's been talking about, I don't know if he's serious or not, but making it as much as 10, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Let's hope not.
Yeah. Prediction for the next world, I'm gonna say 6. I always say 6.
You always say, yeah. Why break with tradition here? Picked up a mushroom.
Well, there you go. I was right for once.
Yeah. Do they make any change at all to the beta stages? There are some changes. It just depends. It's mostly enemy place, if anything. So Classic checking the pipe and gets the best possible answer, going straight to 6-4, which is 3-4. JJ's got to watch it. He's down to Small Mario. Larry's giving him some fits here, but holding on. All right,
Okay,
there he goes.
He's out.
Grabs the wand at 517.
Yeah, for those beta levels, I'm not even sure anymore what the vanilla enemies would be, because they've been randomized as well.
Mm-hmm. So Classic went to 2-2 now. Pretty straightforward level, although can cause you some problems with the enemy placement, as we're seeing here. Nice mid-flight tail. JJ is apparently not all that not familiar with the pipes, and he is playing 7-6.
So he didn't. Is he gonna check? Okay,
There
he
he-
went into that pipe. I guess he remembered.
Yeah.
So I've actually done that before in a race. Actually didn't remember, so... Okay, he's going for the end card. See if he gets anything good here.
7-2 with the Boss Bass. Boss Bass, runners have come to loathe the guy. Well, they already did, but it's even worse now than before.
And he can show up anywhere, even if there's no water. He's a special fish.
That demonstrates.
Oh, JJ did pick up an item, but he didn't check what it was yet, so...
Oh, from the end card?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't look. Strangely fascinated by the ventures of Classic. JJ, not quite as practiced with where items are. I think still learning all of that. 6-8 is 6F2 is Navy. So JJ getting Fire Bro, ducks down and takes care of him, gets a star. Classic has no problem with Boom Boom, 5 fireballs, and he's out.
He's working his way through this pretty fast already. This World 6 is a long world.
Yeah, and 6-8 is 6-4.
It'd be very laggy at the beginning there with those enemies. It's not a very fun level to do.
No, yeah, you're right. Especially when you get... Ooh, this is not good for JJ. Ooh, he slides through.
Anything with those little bloopers is very rough.
Yeah, 6... And JJ taking the 5 up there, I guess.
Oh, can't hurt at this point. Well,
No.
besides the time, but...
It's an extra 10 seconds or so, but, you know, it's not a big deal. 5-4 and 6-10. Not a bad 50-50 play on that. JJ missing out on a mushroom, but he gets that one.
Classic taking the time to kill those last couple enemies there before heading into the pipe. It's like, why not? Might as well clear the area.
You don't want to take any chances. JJ in 7-2 now. And it's a vanilla 6F3. Our second fret of the evening.
Mm-hmm. And not even 10 minutes in.
Yeah. Well, with Tourney Flags 1, you do tend to get more Freds than in Tourney Flags 2. It's a little more subjective. JJ knocks off Boss Bass, giving himself enough of a bridge so he doesn't have to worry about falling to Boss Bass there. Well, actually, he wouldn't have to worry anyways. Boss Bass just spawned at the bottom. Neat little trick. JJ taking his time and clears it. Yeah, Clara's Fortress Freds. What is wrong with him? So, Classic on his way to his second airship, the World 7 airship. JJ's just finished up 7-2, and so far I'm impressed with how JJ's playing. I mean, he's not quite as polished as, you know, a veteran like Classic, but he's held his own so far.
Yeah, for sure.
He hasn't made any like really dubious mistakes, or has gotten overwhelmed by the levels he played. And yeah, the little routing hiccup with 7-6 early, but that's okay.
Yeah, those beta levels can really throw you for a loop too if you're not used to seeing them.
Alright, we got a 5-hit Lemmy. Classic.
He's gone.
Classic grabs the wand at 10:36. Jay finishes off Boom Boom. So he's about 3.5 stages behind. He's going to help himself to an end card here.
I'm still not sure what the flower was there. But now he got something else too.
Let's see if he checks. Nope, he's just going to carry on. And line from Some Like It Hot, well, nobody's perfect. That's the truth. See that movie if you haven't already. It's a great movie. So,
okay, so no hammer for Classic.
Yeah, so he's going to carry on with World 2, and first level is Pyramid.
If you got a couple hammers, though, it can be a very fast world. If you use a hammer on the first lock and then the rocks there,
yeah,
you can almost go right to the end.
Yeah, you can only have to play one level, and if you have a cloud, you can skip everything and go straight to the castle.
He does have a cloud.
Yeah. I can't imagine he's going to use... I think he's going to use it for something really unpleasant.
Yeah, like Atlantis or something.
Atlantis, 7-5, or... Ooh, JJ taking a dip there.
Getting knocked off there.
Classic in 3-3.
See those vanilla P-speed strats at work. Very impressive.
Yes, indeed.
It's always nice to see that.
Oh, JJ mistimed the jump, goes down again. So he's in 6-10. He keeps trying 6-10. I gotta give him credit. He's a stubborn one.
Yeah, he could try the other level, but I guess he's got his mind set. He
wants to conquer his demon. And Classics in 6F1. Alright, JJ is through on I think that was the third try.
Yeah, Goomba almost got him there, but got away with it.
Classic gonna try and go for a star kill on Boom Boom if he can get the item draw. No, unfortunately, no chance. Yeah, Clara's saying Classic speedrunning experience doing wonders, and it certainly is. And speedrunning strengths don't always translate into Mario 3 Randomizer because it is movement and position based. But if you can get something going, you know, it'd be crazy not to take advantage of it.
Yeah, I mean, you can get into trouble if, you know, there's enemies in places you're not used to.
Right. Another cloud for Classic, who is building a nice little arsenal there. JJ's in kind of in an awkward position. He's got to hurt that. Oh, he turned
around.
Forgot you can't do that. So Classic in 1-1. Ooh, hoping to get a star, but that flying Koopa wasn't letting him. Try this. Ooh, Classic almost got dinged by a Paragoomba.
Oh no!
Angry Sun.
His hitbox is a strange one. I mean, he missed the ending there, but...
Uh-oh, Classic impulsively used a cloud. I think he's having second thoughts here as he jumps into 7-5.
Oh boy.
Okay, granted, it's, you know, there's no Boss Bass or Angry Sun to make this, you know...
Yeah, that's a good thing, but...
Nice jump there, using a carom shot with the Koopa, which will help, but got kind of cheated there.
Karibo's shoe needs to get out of his way. There we go.
JJ's in the World 7 airship, and he lost the handle. Goes down.
Yeah, at least
Classic.
no boss bass. It's the last thing in the world we want to see here.
Yeah,
Just
so
trying to go for that clip.
there he
There.
goes.
Nice.
Second try for that. Yeah, the clip. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's gonna make his path out of here a little more precarious because can't do the clip as Small Mario, so he's gonna have to do this normally. Classic getting tested here in 7-5. JJ doing a nice job holding himself together across the platform gap. Oh boy, Classic giving us a heart attack there. Giving me one. I don't know about you, but man.
Yeah, a little bit. This level in general will have that effect, but
Yeah, 7-5 is not one you want to see ever. Oh, JJ getting hit by Lemmy's juggling act. Gonna do that again.
He's good on lives though. That's the good thing here.
Yeah, those
Certainly don't want to have to do this entire world again.
Yeah, no, the 5-ups he's been accumulating are actually bearing fruit for him. Classic validates his cloud use, but he is not interested in playing 5-3, and I don't blame him. 5-3 is a long level.
Yeah, if you got a choice, go for. Oh, well, 5-9 is not better.
7-9, but
7-9.
yeah.
I make that mistake all the time. 7-9.
Yeah, two levels ending in 9. They both stink.
Yeah, one's an auto scroller and one is this. So.
Yeah, and yeah, there are two. While we have turned off the auto scrollers in general, 2 are still in effect.
Oh, you did a little clip there. That wasn't intentional, was it?
I think it was actually.
I wouldn't be surprised in his case.
Yeah,
I've never seen that clip before.
JJ down to one more hit, I think, on Lemmy. He's taking his time.
That's fair too.
And there he goes. Yeah, nicely done by JJ. Grabs the wand at 1706.
And Classic is safely out of that level.
He's his heart's doing a couple of skips here, but is safely through. And ooh, 7-8. The hits keep on coming in World 2.
Getting all the tough levels now, it seems.
This is a commentator's curse, delayed reaction. As I said, the seed had been nice to them. So Classic can yell at me, and I drew this seed.
Yeah,
so
I was gonna say you rolled this seed, didn't you?
I did. I rolled this seed, so it's all my fault. Classic, JJ, blame me.
So all he's got to do is hold on to this hammer suit until World 8. It should be easy enough, right?
Yeah, assuming he doesn't get another hammer suit. Yeah, Classic could totally do that.
Okay, another item here.
Classics really wanted to hold that hammer suit. He's not getting good luck with his hammer throws, and actually gets hit twice. Oh, almost got clipped again.
All for a star. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's like, oh, JJ got pump faked into the jumping hammer, bro. He takes a death there. Gotta watch out for those guys. World 3 airship for Classic, who will be very happy to see this this trash out of his sight. So
2 and
I think that was 4 hits.
Yeah, 4.
4 hit Morton. Classic grabs the wand at 1858, and I can't expect he's feeling too good about that one. I mean, he got through, and he showed some innovation in 7-5, but yeesh. You don't want to. Oh, JJ missing the hitbox. Another classic movie quote. All right, Mario, I'm ready for my close-up. From Sunset Boulevard. So, World 3 now. Is it going to be World 3 or World Free? See from this pipe right now.
Not quite.
No, unfortunately, he's got to go back. And this is actually one... Okay, I thought this might be the one time he actually considers playing the card, just because he might be able to squeeze a hammer out of it.
You know, JJ's gotten quite a few items, and I'm still not sure we've seen any of them.
Yeah, he just cleared the end.
Check? No check. He could have. Oh, okay. I see a cloud, but
yeah, I think
not
that's
much else.
I think that's from before. There's a hammer suit. There's a hammer suit there, so there's that.
I'm not sure if he had a second inventory that he didn't check, but I didn't see any hammers there.
Yeah, he should by now. 3-8 was the first level in World 3. Now we're in 2-5. Classic trying to get some P-speed strats going, but enemy placement threw him off. JJ finishes off 3-3. Blair is saying Classic would have to be in a pickle to play cards, or else it's forced. Okay, granted, but still. Like, that might have been one of those situations, but, not really a pickle, but, a chance to possibly get a fortuitous hammer out of this. Instead, he continues on and is in 3-6, so another World 3. Vanilla in World, if not position.
And also in Vanilla, that would be in Auto-Scroller, so...
Right. JJ
nice to have that turned off.
JJ taking his time going down the elevator. Okay, JJ's nice job. Ooh, he gets whacked, but he gets his fire flower back, and Classic.
Oh boy.
Classic is in our favoriteest level, 7F2.
One of the most fun forts we have. And of course, as I say that, takes a swim in the tomato sauce.
This is like, well, I was gonna say, it would all, depending on the circumstance, it would almost be a case where you could actually use a cloud here, but it's impractical because you're essentially gambling on like a 2 and 3, a 1 in 3 chance that you're not locked out. But Classic continuing to grind through this.
JJ fighting with the angry sun. He's safe.
Yeah, 7F2, not the one you want to see, but Classic taking a damage boost there, and JJ, let's see what he decides to do here. Is he going to play this through, or is he going to take a cloud? I know, it's...
Seems like he's going for it.
That could be an experience talking, but from his side, but good for him to give it a go.
If there was a boss bass there, it might have been a different story, but...
Oh, he's going to check the pipe. Classic's going to check the pipe here. 33% chance it takes more JJ's in the wrong pipe, and it is the correct spot. So, World 1 airship.
Not the worst World 3, but not great either.
No, 7F2 kind of takes the shine off of thing. I think that might be a Thick Wendy. Yep, Thick Wendy. But it's only a 3.
She's done.
3 hit. 23-32 wand grab for Classic as he reaches the official halfway point. JJ. Nice crouch jump there.
Extra 1-up, because why not?
I think that's always a 1-up. Ooh, JJ trying to go for like a crouch jump. Didn't quite get it, but points to him for trying.
Another P-Wing for Classic, and World 5 is World 4.
Where are these hammers that keep talking about?
No, we haven't seen anything.
We are sans hammers at this point. And Classic in World... Ooh, runs... Avoided boss...
Yeah, just avoids boss bass and then gets killed anyway. It's like the enemies are working against him or something.
Yeah. So, nice job by JJ getting through 7-5. He's 7-9 now. Looks like he's going to go for the crouch clips through the pipe. I'm not sure how practiced he is at but we respect the effort. But he's had enough and is just going to carry on. Ooh, JJ getting whacked there. Classics at 1-5.
Nice P-speed strats again.
Oh yeah.
Nicely done there.
Oh yeah, that's always a treat to see. The enemy placements, the enemies don't always usually work in your favor in 1-5, so all the more reason to applaud it. 4-3 is 6-1. Popular sighting for... There he is.
It's just about to say, no boss bass tonight.
Yeah, 6-1 is a popular boss bass stage, but it was a delayed reaction boss bass this time.
JJ making it out of his long maze level.
Farther for him, 7-8 is all that stands in his way. Another P-Wing for Classic.
Lots of P-Wings. And what, I think we've seen only one cloud?
2 if you count. 2, we've seen 2 clouds. 4F2 in 4F1's location. I bet you 4F1 is in 4F2's location.
It seems to happen that way a lot. For some reason.
Yeah, from what I've observed, that is the case. JJ in 7-8 now. One of the hardest levels in the game. Classic using a music box to put them to sleep. JJ taking a death to the piranha tunnel.
Once you get past that part, the rest of the level isn't too bad, especially if you take the pipe, but didn't quite make it.
Yeah, if you take the pipe, or if you don't have to deal with boss bass. Classics in 6-2, another auto-scroller turned off. JJ's in the coin ship. Didn't quite have the timing down.
See if he'll go for that.
Oh, he made a mistake. He misused the order of items. You have to use the power-up first and then the cloud.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yes, it is. So he's gonna have to play 7-8 normally. Okay.
Right.
Okay, well, he's helping himself to stars here. Let's see if he knows where that pipe is. Does not appear he does. That could be a problem. Classic through 1-4.
There is a pipe back there you could get a power-up in.
It's a hammer suit this time, as we do recall.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's a hammer.
Okay, this time... Alright. Okay, JJ's got it. We got the order right this time.
And Classic finally finds a hammer. And a music box.
AJ almost got whacked there. Ugh. Clawed back. Classic is in 4F1.
So that hammer can be useful. Let's see, we have what worlds left? 5 and 7, I believe?
Correct. So,
yeah,
5 it's gonna pay off enormously. Because it'll say there's a lock that'll allow him to skip 3 stages. 7 it's a little more problematic because of all the pipe. Classic is on his way to the World 4 airship. JJ's almost finished with World 3. A rather difficult experience. JJ, a little trouble there timing. World 5 airship. Oh, he got himself boxed in and takes the death.
It's almost like he went into the wall there for a second.
Yeah,
One hitter for Classic.
Classic is continuing to his torrid pace through this. Ooh, JJ getting whacked again by the cannonballs. Paradex saying could use the hammer World 7 if the first pipe led to the lock. That is true, but again, those are pretty dim odds.
I really don't see that very much, unfortunately.
JJ getting...
JJ.
And Morton's not having it. Another hammer for Classic, so he's
Okay.
covered on that front.
Yeah.
We have our first hand stage, the second hand stage. So whatever item he gets, finds any other hand levels, that will be that'll be the same item for the throughout. And it is a hammer suit.
Very nice.
So he's all set for Bowser now.
Yeah, hammers do not break locks in vanilla, unfortunately.
Correct. Yeah.
You can turn that option off in the randomizer, but we have it on for this flag set.
Yes. JJ grabs the wand at 3025. He's through. Classics and another lost level is 7-2-esque beta. It is worth noting that hammers breaking locks will be turned off when we get to the bracket stage. Classic on its way to second half of the southern isle of this P-Wing ready, and it is the 1-5 beta.
Seen a lot of those stages.
That's by my count. That's by my count our fourth beta stage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've ever had. I've never seen a seed, a warpless seed, where all 8 appear.
I think I've maybe seen 6 or 7, but not all 8.
No. Based on my count, we have not seen all of them.
Rather quiet level for JJ. Didn't see Boss Bass or Angry Sun.
Yeah,
Not that that's a bad thing, but...
Right, 3-8, he can't... One of them is likely to appear, for, I think, more so than in other stages.
Nicely done by Classic. Another P-Wing.
He's definitely getting his chance to fulfill that Peter Pan fantasy and fly.
Atlantis is still lost somewhere. Oh, now that you mentioned it, Paradox, we might end up seeing it.
Yeah.
It might have heard you.
Game knows all.
So this is one stage that is not randomized as far as location.
Right. The tower, the 2 piranhas in World 7, and Bowser, of course, are never randomized. Because, well, I'm not sure why the piranhas aren't, but the tower and Bowser will never be randomized. JJ avoiding the nipper there. He's just a jumper. He's not a fire nipper.
Paragoomba trying to... Oh, okay. He's fine.
JJ is now in 7F2. This will be interesting. And it's 3F1, aka door 6 port. JJ putting on those, not JJ, excuse me, Classic putting on this P-Speed strats again. Sails through just fine. JJ actually had the opening, he mistimed it, and takes death.
I was gonna use a P-Wing. Definitely not a bad idea.
If you're not practiced with this, it's always good to just, go with the safe strat.
Do you think, I almost said Claris. Do you think Classic will go for the item here?
Looks like he, I thought he was.
Maybe he just fell, but...
I think he did it deliberately. I don't think he's interested in the item. I think he just wants to get through this as fast as he can. And it is fairly late in the run, so he may think,
yeah.
I've got a hammer, I've got a cloud, I don't need this. 5-9 is 4-2 with the boss bass.
One more section here for JJ, and he should be out of this awful fort.
He's actually got through a damage list. Still pretty impressive.
Pretty useless item. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine Classic really going for it.
Yeah.
Plus it's got that little auto-scroller part at the top. Don't want to have to deal with that.
Right. It's all a matter of preference. I mean, if he didn't have anything, like if he was missing a camera or something, and you would calculate it like, well, okay, I still need something. It might have been worth it, but he's fine. He has everything he needs for the home stretch. Thick Roy almost got stun locked there.
Yep.
He's got to be careful. This is
5-hitter, really.
yeah.
Oh.
World 2 airship can be tricky with heavy Koopas. 35-17 wand grab.
And JJ's heading into World 4 airship.
Shouldn't be too bad for. Was it a one-hitter? No, it was a 3-hitter. Oh, that's right. Iggy was the one-hitter, but nice job by JJ dropping Wendy. And grabs the wand at 35-48, so... Actually...
And World 7 is World 7.
Jeez, is this randomized? Classic, seeing what's on the other side. He's going to have a forced end card draw here, much to his chagrin.
I'm sure he'll just get rid of it as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Yep. Didn't even try.
7-1 is 5-7.
He's got so many P-Wings, just figures use it up. They are safe, but they can be very slow.
Yeah, you can't really build a head of steam in some of these levels. JJ's in 2-1 now.
Little Boss Bass. Oh.
And got him.
Back, but he's gotta watch out.
No, he just avoids him. Alright, so Classic had said nope to the first pipe because it took him in front of 7-3. This is a mildly better option. It gives him access to a couple of pipes at the moment, but first he's got to go through 8 fort, the best fort in the game.
Of course.
Paradox, when you use a P-Wing before a fort in its Air Force, yeah, that's pretty awful.
That Boss Bass spawn, I know.
Classic, not going to get the one cycle, but he'll take... Okay, he was hoping, I think, for a star to do a star kill on Boom Boom, but he'll fight him small.
Didn't even stick around long enough to take that mushroom, but...
He figured that...
Yeah, safer, but slower.
Yeah. So, he's gonna get...
Okay, so after this, he'll be able to check 2 more pipes.
Right. First Piranha stage. Gets a free item, and it's a star. Ooh, JJ has become a meal. Classic doing a little swag strat there.
Boss Bass has been fed. Hopefully for the last time.
The first pipe takes him nowhere, takes him to the item island. So that's 0 for 1. Let's see if pipe number 2 is a little more accommodating. Nope. Oh, it's 7-6 apparently. The next choice, because at least you only have to play 1 level for that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 1-2, a nice sedentary stage with an angry sun kind of lurking.
Very angry sun. No problem for Classic.
JJ in 4F2.
Okay, so see where we end up now.
Oh. This is even worse than we thought. Classic is going to have to play, or he's going to have to end card his way through to past 7-4 and 7-5.
So it's got to be the pipe on the other side of 5, right?
Correct.
Right.
So everything else is locked out. Classic's in 5-6.
Another auto-scroller removed.
Yep. I don't think people would mind if the auto-scroller were actually on for this stage. level can the first half of the stage can be rather trolly.
Yeah.
But that feeling when the first choice was actually the correct one, but you have no way of knowing. Classic is using his cloud here for 7-5 because he knows there's no other option. Play 7. He's gonna have to play 7-2 and he gets 1-3. Another level with an item, but almost certainly gonna say nope.
Yeah, not at this point.
It's way too late in the game for this, and Classics, I think, had enough of this seed.
Got a very long World 7.
Yeah, we're at about 6 minutes now, according to my splits, and ooh, AJ, double fire bro finally gets rid of him. Well,
It still didn't take. I mean, if he hadn't had a hammer, he would have been in trouble.
well, he still had one more pipe to check, but yeah. He wouldn't have been locked out, but yeah. Classics in 3-1, and he is sprinting through this as fast as he can.
Narrowly avoiding that blooper there.
Five F1.
Could have kept the hammer for World 8. That is true. It's
He
a
could.
couple of spots that it. Ooh.
Classic, taking a dip into the tomato soup. Going for the P-speed strats. Great to use, but you gotta pull them off.
Leave himself very few items for World 8, but for him, I don't think that would be much of a problem.
Nah.
And he's saving that hammer suit for Bowser.
Right. JJ's taking the bottom route in 4F1, which is slower, but it can give you a chance at an item. Classic. In the second Piranha stage, one more free item for him.
Or do both Piranha stages give the same item?
They do not. In Classic,
okay.
Classic just picked up got his hammer back, so choice validated.
Yeah, I'd actually never thought of that before. If both had given the same item, I guess I hadn't noticed.
It's not. It's something you probably would assume, especially given the hands. But in the vanilla game, they give out a P-wing and a mushroom, respectively. So,
okay.
Whereas in the hand stage, Classic getting hit by a giant, high-jumping Ludwig. But yeah, in the vanilla game, the hand stages all give out the same item. 5-hit Ludwig.
I found a few of those 5-hitters tonight.
So 4301 wand grab for JJ, 4306 for Classic as he comes down to the home stretch. We'll see how nice World 8 will be. In my experience, the seat does tend to cut you a break somewhere, and seat has cut no breaks so far, so I'm going to guess World 8 is going to be generous. Lannis, please be on tank. Sorry, it is a beta stage. It's just not that one.
What, that was the 6th beta stage, I think?
5th, according to my count.
5th? Okay.
Classic had to reset himself. JJ is in the 7-2-esque beta stage. I don't think he knows how to do this just yet.
You can just go right down the first pipe that you're on at the beginning.
Or the second one, for that matter, and that's exactly what he does. And, okay, well, he's got his hammer. He's going to use it.
Okay, we'll see if that comes in handy here.
And it does.
Ooh, nice.
Hammer validated, and the penultimate stage is 5F2.
We don't know how long World 8 could have been without that hammer, but...
Yeah. it at least would have been a couple more stages because it would have required nice swag by Classic clipping into that pipe there, but at the very least it would have been two more stages because Navy and Air Force would have to be taken care of. So depending on the pipe draw, yeah, at least 2 more stages.
JJ in another beta level.
Yep. So Classic has everything he needs, and JJ getting whacked by a piranha fireball. Classic trying to go for the clip, didn't get it. JJ again having to look, hasn't quite mastered the order of clouds versus items. The order.
Oh, I was watching Classic. Did he miss that again?
Yes, he did. And Classic, oh
boy,
goes right into the drink. And so no hammer kill for Classic. Now he's got to be a little careful. The nice thing is there's very little randomization in World 8 other than the disco waffles and that handle.
Little hot foot there, yeah.
Classic gonna take his time. Yeah, so JJ gets through the beta stage this time, and JJ runs into the double fire bro. Ouch.
That's probably the worst one you can see. Fire bros in water.
He's gonna put him to sleep. He's had enough of that. Classic on his way to Bowser. He's play it as small since not sure if you describe lava as the drink. Well, tomato soup, the drink, that gooey stuff, you know, that red water, you know, whatever you want to call it. Oh, JJ getting got caught on the edge of the platform and mistimed his jump. He goes down. One more jump for Classic, and that will do it.
There he goes. Bye, Bowser.
I have a feeling Classic is very relieved. Done with this. Blood of Yoshi. Oh,
no.
Wow. Now we're getting dark. So, break out the GGs for ClassicGamer88, who finishes with an official SRL time of 47:19. GG's to Classic. We'll see if he wants to come in for an interview. I imagine he'll be a little salty about all of this, but
his comment, all the silly deaths, fun. It's the important thing, right?
I guess. But I imagine he would have liked it to be a little cleaner than that, but
yeah, especially that hammer suit there at the end. Okay, so I assume JJ has a hammer. Yes.
Okay, so he's using a hammer.
Hammer suit.
Okay, well.
Does he have another? I think
he'll pick up another along the way because there's a hand stage.
Right.
So he's fine with that. We'll get to see a one-hit kill on Boom Boom here. That's always fun. Assuming you can actually hit him.
It is a little tricky with the hammers because of how they're at such an angle.
Yeah, it's a bit of
go up and over, you know.
Yeah, it's a bit of an arc. You gotta really work. You really gotta work on it. JJ's in 3-7. We'll see if he decides to go for the hand for the item free item in this level.
No more hammer suit for him though.
Fortunately, it does not appear he's going to go for it. Play on through. Ooh, gets whacked there.
You know, I didn't even know that item was there when I was a kid. I always would go up the vine and to the left because there's some coins or whatever up there, but I never knew that little auto-scroller section with the item was up there. Until recently. Boss Bass here, wanting another free meal.
Yes, indeed. JJ almost
Yeah.
becoming a meal there. And we welcome our winner of tonight's match, ClassicGamer88. GG.
GG.
Yay! I finally had fun.
Really? Great.
Well, after you've survived the ordeal of 7-5 and and Suns in 1-1, why not have a little fun?
Yeah, that's definitely what I did. I was screwing around a lot, if anybody couldn't tell, and I really enjoyed it.
Well, we did notice he had some, unusual deaths, especially there in Bowser's castle with losing the hammer suit.
That one I lost a jump input. I went to jump. I usually do a duck jump to get to the end and totally whiffed it and I couldn't recover. I just kept hitting pixel after pixel.
Yeah. So, JJ grabbing the wand at 50-44.
He's heading into World 7.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that World 2 had all sorts of fun stuff for you.
No, yeah, definitely, but hey, you just gotta roll with it and go for it, Hey, didn't see any hammers till later, but I think I did pretty respectable until I got the hammers.
Yeah, we were wondering, where are the hammers? Because JJ played the card. The card gave out a hammer suit, but not a whole lot else.
Mm-hmm.
So, JJ's actually going to play 7-3, and gets
so
4.
he might find the way out sooner than Classic did. Well, actually, does he have...
He should have an extra hammer on hand, yeah. So
well, like you said, even if he doesn't, it's just if he checked the next pipe, then he would end up next to levels 7 and 8.
Right.
Let me just tell everybody, I am the poster boy for getting screwed over by World 7 map.
That was a... I've seen more of those lately, where it kind of gives you a linear path, but it kind of just, mocks you along the way. It's like JJ's in 7-4 now.
Every time for me.
Yeah, but on the other hand, World 8 very generous to you, and that hammer from the second Piranha stage. It did seem like fate, didn't it? It's like kind of the game saying hint, hint, play.
Yeah.
It's the least it could have done after what it threw in my face.
Yeah, there were a lot of levels tonight. Very, very little generosity coming out.
So Classic, how many races have you completed now in the tournament so far?
That was number 4.
4, okay.
Yeah, you're at 4-0 here. Officially at the
surprising.
at the halfway point of group play for you, and and the brackets beckon.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
I need a challenge.
Ask and ye shall receive.
I'm ready.
Yeah, JJ finding out that where the 7-1 pipe takes, play the fort, and oh boy, see how much he likes 8 fort.
Although I will say, this seed challenged me tonight, so we got something.
Yeah, the seed wasn't giving, and it did force certainly both of you really kind of stretch yourselves out a bit as far as what you're able to do.
What is stress?
Yeah. JJ gonna get the 1 cycle here, but
Nope. A little bit too late.
yeah, so this is a long way too. Ugh.
Yeah.
Gonna wait it out with the side one. Ooh, nice.
We'll go for the item. Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna go for 2 items. Be able to get through the door in time. Oh, just barely. So
By the way, everyone that was watching, did you enjoy that awesome pipe swag?
Oh, and 5F2? Always. He's got deal
Well,
with the...
besides that one, the one in the Piranha Plant level, I actually did that last night, but I got a wall jump before it too, so that was like
Yeah.
deja vu for me.
Yeah, didn't you or somebody post a clip of that in the Discord? I remember seeing that. Like it was today or yesterday.
Yeah, I posted it. I clipped
Yeah.
it after I did just a run for fun last night, just to hang out before going to sleep.
Yeah. JJ is slowly learning that 7-5 is the answer. Still got to play 7-6 though to learn the terrible truth.
Yeah, that's still not going to be it.
And it's a shame we can't do a hammer in that one spot diagonal 7-8 near the mushroom house. Like that'd be kind of nice.
That's the best pipe in the game.
Yeah.
Actually, Fred, recently, because that happened to me, and he said, you know, I could move that pipe over.
Yeah. Yeah. Or, creating a situation in World 1 where that little boulder on your way to next to the mushroom house, you could break that, I suppose.
You can't break that in vanilla, can you?
No, you
Actually,
can't.
no, it wouldn't matter because it's World 1.
Right.
I mean, I guess in Randomizer, if you have a hammer, it doesn't work there. Never thought of that.
Unfortunately, no. I actually tried it once. It didn't work. The game did not recognize my attempts at trickery. We did not actually see 7-5 from Classic, and it turned out to be 5-1. So...
We don't need any more easy mode. Leave it as it is.
Well...
Yeah, there was some talk of getting an easy mode going, like getting rid of something like 7-5 Boss Bass.
Yeah, I don't foresee that happening, but it would be kind of fun just to see as like kind of funny. It's like, okay, how far can we take the time down with like with the bumpers on, so to speak.
Well, if we did do easy mode like that, it'd be fun to do like one-hit knockout or something, so you can only be small the whole time to make that at least a little more challenging.
JJ falling victim to the fire snake. He has no clouds left, but
got a lot of stars, a couple hammer suits.
Oh, fly through 1-3, more or less.
Wonder if he'll actually go for the item or not bother at this point.
He didn't go for the 3-7 item.
He's not gonna bother.
Assume he knows about it. I mean, it's only been 30 years. I mean, I think we all know it by now. JJ. He knows he breaks the lock and he's on his way. He's a few levels out from
Now he still has an extra hammer, but he's gonna pick up another from the
Right, because he can't skip the second Piranha level because he didn't have a music box. So yeah, it will be a forced play, but it's not that bad. Wow, JJ's taking the bottom route through 3-1. I haven't seen this in I don't know, 25 years.
Oh, it seemed to work for him, so.
Yeah, I mean, he got through it, but yeah, I haven't seen that in a long, long time.
I usually take the bottom route there when I'm doing a frog super set.
Oh. JJ's in 5F1. Almost at the 1 hour mark. If all goes well, he should be done in about under 110, I'd say, maybe like 106 to 108. Because it was a 7-3 beta and 5F2 on his way to Bowser. So yeah, so shouldn't take too long. And
so you said this is his first race?
It is, yes. This
Uh-huh.
is his debut in the tournament. And in any Mario 3 rando as far as racing is concerned, because
Yeah, no, he hasn't been in any weeklies, right?
he is a newcomer to this. Um,
But I think he's held his own fairly well.
no, he's had some hiccups here and there, but overall his play has not been terrible, and this has not been a particularly generous seed.
Mm-hmm.
So he's had to play a lot of levels. He had to play some pretty tough levels, and you know, but he's done all right. I mean, finished with like a 105, 110 ish time in your first race. That's not terrible.
Yeah. All right, Ludwig, give it up already. There we go.
That's a 5-hitter for JJ. Grabs the wand. 1 hour 52 seconds for him. He's down to the home stretch.
I actually jumped to grab that wand, but it's wastes a teeny tiny little bit of time.
By the way, I figured something out tonight.
What's that?
I figured out what Group C means. It means Group Classic. Ha 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 ha. Yeah.
Well, I suppose it had to mean something now, didn't it?
Yeah. That's a beautiful thing.
Makes sense to me.
Oh, you have no problems with the 7.3 beta. And if you haven't already, give these two runners a follow. This has been a pretty good race, I'd say, tonight.
Definitely.
They both deserve your time and attention. And yeah, you can give us a follow too. I mean, you give them more a follow. You know, me, well, you know, whatever. JJ has found the path and now just one stage away from finishing this off. Hammers are your friend.
Yep. Okay, that star's not interested.
The other way, so JJ's going to continue on, and this star is play, and
Good thing you got it right there, too.
yeah. It was getting a little hairy there. So we also have other races going on for Mario 3 this evening. We have a doubleheader going on right now on SG2, I believe. Let me just look-see. Yeah, right now we have on Speed Gaming 2 Garion versus Herbaceous Meteor. They're in the middle of a doubleheader right now. And also just started a half an hour ago. We have Zodiac Dread versus the Alan Heffley, and I believe that's a Group I match. Thing. Tracking these groups anymore. And then they're doing a doubleheader, and then at 10:30, hasn't officially been given a restream yet. We shall see. Ibuba7 and MIDI Guy DP will be doing their second match against each other. So
JJ has made it to Bowser.
Got his hammers.
Yep.
And he drops him.
Down.
Drops him in 5 hits. And that will do it. So get out the GGs for JJBlu in his debut race. Mario 3 Rando.
Not bad.
Finishes with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 4 minutes, 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
GG's to JJ. And also, if you're looking ahead to tomorrow, my lovely co-commentator, Morietta, will be racing tomorrow at noon Eastern against the creator of the Mario 3 Rando, F. Coughlin, or Fred.
Yep. Got a race with him tomorrow noon Eastern and Thursday at noon Eastern for Tourney 2 flags. So that should be fun.
And we welcome JJBlu to the chat. GG.
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 So, first time out. What'd you think?
I learned a few things about the clouds that I messed up today. I can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, using it backwards order, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we've all been there. It's an easy mistake to make. It's just something that you just remember for next time. And a lot of these randos, just learn something for the next time.
Yep.
Was your performance about what you expected, or better, or worse, or what were your general?
The first few 2 or 3 levels, I was doing pretty good, and then it just kind of started falling apart. And I lost a lot of time because of the cloud mess ups. And I mean, my PB is right at an hour, so technically I could have made faster than that because of the mess ups. But I mean, overall it was decent.
Yeah, you held your own. I mean, Classic had some problems with a few spots here and there, so it wasn't the most giving seed tonight. And certainly World 2, for example, with 7-5 and then 7-8, sitting right there, and just really kind of putting a lot of pressure on you to finish. That's not easy. So. But no, you guys held you held your own, I think, pretty nicely.
Yeah, definitely well played. It was fun, a fun race to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. After watching Classic play, to be honest, I didn't expect to beat him because I already saw how amazing he was at this game. So
Right.
I just came in just to do what I could do.
Well, that's a good mindset to have. Sometimes you have no expectations. You actually play even better because you don't have that pressure. You just kind of do what you know how to do, and end up surprising yourself.
Definitely. World 7 killed me as far as the routing. I did everything you didn't need to do.
Well,
It often is the case sometimes. You have no way of knowing though, but
yeah. Well, both of you actually took different routes and ended up at the same answer. And, it's just one of those things. If you played 7-5 instead of 7-4, it would have shaved about 4 minutes. But, that's the way it goes. That position is not... Being forced in that position, not ideal.
Yeah, well, I just say thanks everybody for doing the restream and commentary and everything. Appreciate it all.
Oh, no problem.
yeah, looking forward to seeing more of your races.
Absolutely. So I think that'll do it. Thanks all for watching. As I said, we have races on Speed Gaming 1 and Speed Gaming 2 right now. So go and jump to one of those channels if you haven't already. We've got more Mario 3 Rando action tonight and for the rest of the week as we continue.
Yeah, lots more coming up.
Yeah, group play is heating up as we enter our second week. We've got some very entertaining matches in the next several days, so keep an eye out for that.
Definitely. Yeah,
thanks.
thanks everybody for watching and hanging out. Hope you enjoyed.
GG's to ClassicGamer88 and JJBlu once again, and thank you to my lovely co-commentator, Amorietta, and thanks Speed Gaming for putting this on. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.